Well, switch this camera on with the
You have 37
phone
messages.
here. Oh, gosh,
No,
what's that?
I am only joking. You have
That's,
only got 2 messages.
Samantha.
The first one is a load
Sam.
of rubbish.
She's the
And
personal
the second
assistant
one
on
is
this
not
phone.
worth
I mean,
repeating.
she does her best, but she's hopeless. Let's face it, she's hopeless. Anyway, so we decided to start up this blog. I've been a YouTube addict for like as long as I can remember. I remember one day someone says to me, "Oh, why don't you cut some hair?" I thought, "Oh, geez, I've never cut any hair in my life." But yeah, get on YouTube. 15 minutes later, watching a few videos, I can cut hair now. Turned out okay. I mean, you just learn anything on YouTube. So that's why I start a vlog up, I think. So anyway, I met Gina, who's the partner in crime, as we say, back in 2011. We've been travelling around Asia, everywhere cheap. Well, you can get, oh geez, what happened there? We're getting these little messages. Asia, like Bali, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Macau, Hanoi. Oh, Hanoi was good, and we stayed at the La Rosa. Buffet breakfast. Oh, can you believe that? All you can eat. Ooh, guys, you eat enough to last you for like lunch, and then by the time you finish, you can barely get out of the chair. I mean, it's just fantastic, right? Anyway, so other places we stayed at, we've stayed Johor Bahru, which was fantastic. $11 a night at Tune Hotel. Of course, you can't get that these days, but you make it to do what you can at the time. So that's what we've been doing. And we thought, oh well, we could put together a vlog and get people interested in what we're doing. Bit of entertainment. I think I think we can probably enlighten a few people, I think, on a few bits and pieces. Bit of fun. That's all you need, isn't it? Bit of fun. So, okay, let's talk about equipment. We have a Sony RX100 Mark V, and it films in 4K 25 frames. So the videos will be 4K 25 frames. That will match up with that camera. We also have a H1 Zoom sound recorder, and also a DJI Action 2 camera, which I've only had last couple of weeks, I think now. It's fantastic. The quality is incredible. The only problem with it is it doesn't overheat. I haven't come across it. It gets warm, but it hasn't overheated on me. The only thing it does is it's not so good out in windy, well, even slightly windy conditions outside. It picks up a lot of wind noise. So that's the only thing you can sort of keep an eye on. But apart from that, it works fantastic. And of course, at the moment, it's just stuck onto the window. And I don't think any other camera could do what it's doing. It's just stuck on the window, takes up virtually no room, and it's filming me at this very moment. Unbelievable.
I have contacted the laundry about your washing and have ordered your favorite pizza, pepperoni and garlic.
Yep. Yep. So the next thing I want to talk about is music. That's probably one of the biggest problems with vlogging is music, because of copyright concerns. I've heard so many stories on YouTube where people, budding artists allow you to use their music as long as you credit them in the title somewhere or something or other. You put it on your thing. The only problem with that is further down the track, that can be backdated, and there's been a lot of indication when they become very famous. They then upload their music to YouTube as being copyright, and you finish up, you're notified to say you're now using copyright material, even though you've used it in good faith to start with and followed all the rules. And suddenly monetization goes to the music rather than the video. So the music and then becomes more important than the video. So that's a potential problem. Now, I've been looking around to try and solve that problem. And I've come across two things which are probably pretty good. First of all, public domain music, everything that was written before 1923, I think it's 1923, 22, 23, around that era, is copyright free, and you can just use it no matter any way you want. It's just, you can use it, no problems at all. So no comeback. Fantastic. The other thing I've come across is a place called Muse.net, I think it is, MuseNet. And you can create your own music there just by going to the advanced things, and you pick this genre, you pick that genre, you click a few things, you've got 4 options and tokens or whatever that means. You've maybe a few more tokens, and probably more tokens better than less tokens. But anyway, you just sort of fiddle with it, and you get some good results. And and they mention on the site that they do not own the music. Obviously, then you own the music, don't you? And you can make it really good, because what happens, you get the music, you download it as a MIDI file, then you just get another program to put real instruments on it and play it for you. And so you get the top-notch quality, and Bob's your uncle. I'll overview a few of those in a minute. The only thing I want to speak about was these people you paid money for music, and of course a lot of them are really good, but you've got to have money to be able to pay for it. And if you've got a YouTube vlog that's generating nothing, well, it's you don't want to be outlaying a lot of money just for music. So anyway, you can make your own, which is a lot of fun. Then you own it. I mean, I'll show you some music that actually we own. I mean, and owning music is a great feeling, particularly when it's like classical stuff. You think, oh, wow, you own sort of like semi-original Beethoven classical stuff. I mean, isn't that good? I think so. The other thing is I'm interested in music because I used to play in a band when I was very young, at school, cadet band. I used to play an E-flat bass. So I sort of had a bit of interest in music, and I wrote some stuff a few years ago and uploaded it to Envato. What happened? Not that I've got it in for Envato, but they just sent back and said all my stuff had no commercial value. I'm thinking to myself, well, if you want to buy stuff off Envato, you will not be able to buy anything that has no commercial value, which is, I mean, you would want to buy something with commercial value, wouldn't you? I mean, I would. I mean, that's the whole idea. You buy something really unusual, unlike they just have the normal stuff. I mean, my stuff was a bit unusual because I do like tuba, and probably later in vlogs you will hear where I have tuba inspired music that I've written myself. So the two things I'm suggesting are public domain and maybe Muse.net. So I'll overlay a couple of them now, and you can hear what you think. I've got 3 things. First of all is the Beatles. Second one was Broadway, and third one was Beethoven, which I just absolutely love. I've got a piano playing it. I mean, you would swear you were there back like a couple of 100 years when Beethoven was writing it. Anyway, we'll see how we go with that. So, here we are. How good was that?
Captain Des, I have got a message back from the Tsunami Japanese Laundry. What do you make of it?
Tsunami Japanese Laundry. Sorry you have missed fourth race.
He is mumbling something about a fourth race. Sounds dodgy to me. Don't you remember? I said Tsunami sounded like they are wasting water. But oh no, you said they had the cheapest race and offered a discount at the weekend. Let's hope we get the washing back.
Anyway, I hope that sorts itself out, right?
This is the Leaning Tower of Pizza. Your pepperoni garlic pizza is ready in a square box because we don't cut corners. You mentioned that cutting the pizza into 8 slices was too much for you to eat. So we have cut it into 4 slices.
Looks like
Ciao.
I'll be off. I'll pick up the pizza, I think, yes.